These are the voyages of SV Prism. The crew on board are searching for exotic landscapes and foreign cultures as they sail their 33-foot sailboat beyond horizons.
It is December 1st, 5:30 in the morning. We are leaving Turtle Bay and we are heading towards Asuncion, which is about 45 miles south. We have to keep at least a 5-knot average to get there before nightfall. So this will be quite the jaunt today, and the wind's supposed to pick up, so hopefully we can sail some of the way.
Sunrises at sea are probably my favorite thing, especially just when you're under sail. I mean, this is about as good as it gets here. We have probably like 3 or 4 foot swell at really long duration. Wind's on our beam. We're just rocking and rolling, doing probably 4.5, 5 knots. Absolutely loving it. Just set the hook that Cruiser John gave to us, a hand line, because we lost our hand line. So that was a godsend too. So hopefully I can catch myself call them birthday tunas. We really want tuna. I want some ahi or I just want some straight up sashimi so bad I can't even see straight.
The approach to Asuncion is littered with lobster pots. These buoys are attached to a few hundred feet of rope that is then attached to a cage. Many boats suck these buoys and lines into the propellers, causing small or even major issues while underway. Luckily for us, we had good light and a sharp lookout, so we managed to dodge them all.
In Bahia Asuncion, I am filling up diesel. I did a diesel run this morning for the first time since San Diego. We learned the hard way that diesel in Baja right now is extremely expensive. It's about, kind of translates to about $6 a gallon. We are just taking in the weather right now. It's actually sprinkling a little bit, but if you look at a teak, there's a little bit of sprinklage going on right now. So it was kind of funny. We were talking to the fisherman this morning, and I'm like, "Is it gonna rain?" And he's like, "No, it never rains here." I consider this rain, right? I mean, no, what is this? Just a drizzle?
It's not even drizzling.
There's sprinkling. Is it sprinkling?
I think just like it's moisture in the air.
It's spitting.
I don't think you can call it that.
I wish it would just downpour right now just to prove everybody wrong.
Okay, now it's sprinkling.
Thank you.
But it wasn't a second ago, but now it is.
I could sense it. So, yeah, it's definitely sprinkling, which is pretty cool. I better fill this diesel up before water gets in the funnel. It's very important to try to sail as much as possible, so if you're on a budget, this could get really expensive quickly.
Plugging up the drains, get some fresh drinking water.
We need a lot more than this.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to rain much harder. It's pretty cool, though.
I mean, beautiful. Raining in the desert.
It's really beautiful. Yeah, it really is.
It is gloomy outside today. We were going to go to town, but the odds of us making it to shore without getting completely wet are slim to none. So we are inside, and I am figuring out our expenses, how much we've spent in the last 2 months of cruising, since today is like today's December 2nd, right? You wanna know? Okay.
Yeah.
In October and November, we went way over budget in both months. October, we spent a total of $1,302. Our budget is $500 a month, so we went a hair overboard. But we were staying in marinas. We had to pick people up. We were in Catalina. We splurged a little. And we had a lot of big things to purchase. You know, we bought another camera. And then November hit us really hard. We spent over $6,000 in November. And $5,000 of it went to the state of California. You're welcome. Paper.
Mm-hmm.
So every time you spend money, you need to write it down.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's just going to be no way to track it, especially if we're paying cash.
That's fine.
What would you like to eat?
Fish.
Light of my life. Fish. What would you like me to do with the fish?
I don't know. You're creative.
You can boil it, broil it, saute it, bake it, steam it.
What are you doing up there, Sean?
I'm playing pinball and just being a jackass. All around jackass.
We still have the calico bass after this. This is still
The
that.
rest of the sheep head.
Yeah. 10-pound sheep head. I really don't know if this is the correct way of doing it, putting the raw fish into a sauce, but I want just like the residual heat to slowly cook it, so I'm guessing that's okay.
Oh, four-wheel drive to sell. Love these things.
I'm just gonna stay outside for now.
Like really skinny and steep.
Oh, you just missed Policia.
Is that Policia?
Yeah.
5-0.
5-0. I believe here they call it 5-0.
Going down Main Street here, and we've already adopted a dog. This one came up to me like I was gonna beat the hell out of her, and the moment I kind of rubbed her on the head and said good girl, she became our new best friend. So now she's following us everywhere. When we go into stores, she waits outside like a good dog, and then when we keep walking, she walks with us. So
She's had lots of pups.
yeah, she's a mother of Benny. Do we know where her pups are? No. Oh, she got sidetracked. Oh, she'll find us later on, I'm sure. if you can make it to Asuncion, they have multiple markets that are really well stocked. So if you're running out of food and you're coming from Turtle Bay, don't go big in Turtle Bay because Asuncion, which is only 50 miles more south, has a ton of food and the landing's pretty easy. So you could totally restock here. That is the first Mexican music I've heard that's not mariachi music. I didn't even know they had a rock genre, but it's actually not bad either. I could actually listen to that for a while. But Sean and I just discovered something, kind of like in the States where you have your plastic bottles of rum. They have plastic bottles of, I don't think it's tequila, I think it's gonna taste similar to tequila. It is Destado de Cana. It's 28 pesos per jug. It's 25% alcohol, so it's about half the potency of normal tequila.
Oh, is it?
Well, yeah, your normal tequilas, well, that's 35%, so it's 10% less than that.
$2.
For $2. It might taste like shit, but anything with Fresca tastes pretty much good.
Yeah.
We should get a couple of them at least.
Just to try?
28 pesos? $2. That's like, it's cheaper than beer.
Not sure if it's tequila or not. We're gonna have John have the first taste test.
Grapefruit chaser.
Smells like tequila, dude.
Yeah, honestly, it smells like pure alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How can you get a bunch of those?
It smells just like tequila.
Yeah.
This might just be the best thing in Mexico right here. It's just super mellow tequila. It's like a water, it tastes like watered down tequila, to be honest with you. It has a weird aftertaste. But it's not a bad aftertaste. It doesn't have a normal tequila aftertaste. So it's like nothing. It tastes like alcohol. It tastes like a tequila alcohol. It tastes like tequila. It's not like
Bye-bye.
Trick is to get them back to the boat without them cracking, right?
I brought a towel too.
That's good. You tequila'd out?
Oh yeah.
Cane tequila?
Mas tequila.
Boats heading south that don't want to stop in Turtle Bay have another great option to reprovision and take a rest here. The anchorage is fairly protected and the fishing off the boat in the nearby reefs is really good. For not being a tourist destination, Asuncion is a clean, friendly town with one of the best feelings of community we have experienced on the entire coast of Baja. If you have the courage to get into the cold water, you'll be rewarded with some great snorkeling that makes Asuncion special compared to most other anchorages. Next time on SV Prism, we sail to Hippolito to explore the not-so-frequent visited anchorage, where we are met with some of the best snorkeling of our trip. We then head down to Abriojos, where we wait out weather and try our luck at spearfishing. Thank you so much for watching, and like always, fair winds and following seas.